Und hier das Line-Up unserer Adler. Mannheim playing with the following players tonight. In der Verteidigung mit der Nummer 4, Corvinia. Mit der Nummer 6, unsere Nummer 6, Jonas. Mit der 7, Sina. Mit der 11, Ilari. Mit der 37, 37, Thomas. Mit der 76, 76, Arkadius. Mit der Nummer 92, 92, Philipp. Im Sturm die 9, Number 9, Nigel. Mit der 14, Jordan. Mit der 18, Luca. Mit der 19, Leon. Mit der 22, Matthias. Mit der 33, Tim. Und der 39, Jason. Mit der 40, Valentino. Mit der 71, Bono.
everybody, and welcome inside SAP Arena in Mannheim, Germany. It's the group stage finale for Adler Mannheim and Lausanne HC, a matchup featuring two teams in very different situations. The Adler is tied with Luko Rama for first place in Group C, but does not have the tiebreak in its favor. So the German club can only go for the win and hope things work out in their bid for top spot. On the other side, Lausanne cannot advance to the last 16. They are resting players ahead of a big domestic league game on Friday. Because of that, they are a wild card of sorts coming in. Anything is possible, and they have nothing to lose. This sets up as a very interesting contest. Top scorer heading in the Champions Hockey League for the home side, Nigel Dawes, on 7 points. This stage of the competition. For the visitors from Switzerland, their top scorer in the CHL to this point is Christoph Berchi with 3 points. The national anthems and first period play-by-play. It is game day 6 of the Champions Hockey League 2021-2022 edition. There are your game officials for this one at SAP Arena. And one of the key storylines heading into the game today, the goaltending matchup. As a couple of youngsters get the nod. For the home side, Florian Minisch, 21 years of age, experience primarily in the second and third divisions of German hockey. He gets the start in the game today. His first start in the Champions Hockey League. His record all-time in DEL2 action, 12-12, with a 3.32 goals against and a .902 save percentage. Going into the game today, 3 consecutive wins for the Adler. They're trying to finish off the group stage in style for the 4th consecutive triumph. Down at the other end, also a youngster getting the start between the pipes, 17-year-old Loris Uberti. Yes, 17 years of age. He has a perfect 4-0 record with a .295 goals against average for Lausanne in the under-20 league in Switzerland. So the junior netminder and a young one with the start for the visitors against Pavel Gross's side. Adler must outpoint Luko to finish in first place. The teams are tied on points heading into their final group stage game, and Luko holds the tiebreaker. John Foost's team will not advance to the round of 16. We've got a big league game coming up on Friday against BL, so he has elected to rest some key players, including defenseman Lucas Frick, Fabian Hellner, forwards Jason Fuchs, and Corey Emerson. Club is also dealing with a handful of injuries. So it's a modified lineup for Lausanne heading into their final game, the Champions Hockey League this season. They will do everything they can to qualify for next campaign. The record for Lausanne coming in: 2 wins, one of the 3-point variety, the other the 2-point type. That was the overtime win against Luco, and 3 losses. Have yet to win on the road in the competition this season. As for Adler, 3 wins in regulation time, a shootout win, and just the 1 setback as they get ready for their 6th and final game of the group stage. It's underway at SAP Arena. Puck played down into the Mannheim zone. Youthful presence in the 2 lineups could add a little bit of energy. Still something to play for Mannheim. There's always pride with the pros from Lausanne. Pressure up ice on the forecheck. Good work putting the heat on. Getting up ice, Kurkauskas to try and limit that breakout flow for Mannheim. Mannheim with skill on its blue line, including Jonas Ledovori, Philadelphia Flyer draft choice. Played in the American Hockey League in Finland and Sweden, and of course now in Germany. Puck played towards the net, and they'll try to get the puck to the net, you would think, especially in this case with the youngster, 17-year-old in goal. Berti with his first touch a moment ago. Cycle starting for the home side. Flip towards the net, off the stick of Akdag, comes to the crease, and Huberti will put the glove down and get the whistle. Sinan Akdag in his 8th year with Adler, an Olympic silver medalist with Germany in 2018 in Pyeongchang. Tremendous run to the gold medal game that almost led to the gold medal finish for Germany. For the linesman over by the Lausanne bench, all set to go. They drop the puck. Bast pushing it towards the boards, gets some help from Elias, and it's back to the line. From the left point, the long shot steered away. Put to the boards by Justin Kruger, now 35 years of age. And around the near side it goes. Physical, big bump on the wall. There's vying for the puck. Pride free, out to neutral ice it goes. Racing after the shoot-in, Guillaume Maillard pulls it off the wall, hit it to a teammate, then back towards the line, gloved, fired, and knocked down. Adler center with speed, now in the attacking zone, the quick shot up high, and a good stop from Huberti. The fans in Mannheim appreciating the smooth move to the attack from the home side. On the ice, and the whistle stops the play. They'll take it all the way into Lausanne zone. Here's the first good test on Huberti, who kept himself upright, took the shot up high off the chest, and turned to the side. It's got to do wonders for his confidence. Lausanne still looking for its first shot on goal. In behind the Mannheim net it goes. Down from the point on the right side, Glauser trying to keep the offensive thrust alive. Supported on the boards by Bougreau into the lineup today, 18 years of age. 5'6", 160 pounds, Benjamin Bougreau getting a taste of the Champions Hockey League. For Janatzi, he goes cross ice. Will get it back ahead into neutral territory. Chopped in by Yuri Sukac, a former NHLer. Spent time with the Montreal Canadiens in his time in North America. Back defensively now as Mannheim gets over the blue line. Then they're checked. Back the other direction. Kauskas off the end boards. Goes back to get another touch, and to the crease it goes, dropping down to get the whistle. Florian Minish. Good work by Lausanne to get the puck up ice, get some bodies on in deep, see if they can create something around the Adler goal, and Minish alert to the danger. Minish with experience with Germany's U20 national team as well along the way. Got a good resume going, and adding to it here. Erchi in that top scorer jersey rims it around. At the line, fired by Marti. Ricochets into the corner. Not to the center ice area, and then beyond as it's shot in by Adler. Hustle in the corner leads to an uncontrolled exit for Lausanne, if you will. They just get it out, try and get it deep. They can't. Right back the other way. Randulic looking for Dawes. Jaws chips it around, gets some support down low, then comes onto it himself and will bring it to the line. Nigel Dawes, long shot from the point. Ricochets around the near side, and on the other end of that, Akdag. Randulic knew there was a delayed offside on and laid off. And here comes Baumgartner getting the speed up through the neutral zone. A couple of teammates just in early. It's offside against Lausanne. Lausanne won 2 in a row in the Swiss National League until falling 3-1 at Fribourg-Gotteron on Saturday. And we all know what Fribourg-Gotteron has been able to do in the Champions Hockey League. How about 6-0 and flying into that second round draw coming up on Friday. So a loss, but against a very strong team for Lausanne to end that win streak on the domestic front. In between the blue lines, trying to find a way forward. Mannheim scoots on. Now they're across the line. Shot from distance, looking for a redirect in front. Didn't get what they were after, and Averti has seen enough. He'll take the whistle, stopping the play. And you see the tap on the pads there from Mark Barberio to the young goaltender Uberti. Barberio, the captain of the team, more than 270 NHL games. That's the kind of guy you want around a young goaltender, to help him feel comfortable, to give him confidence. Part of that leadership structure for Lausanne. Burnett up the boards with the puck. Into neutral territory for Florian Doué, French international. Tussle on the end wall. Mannheim comes away with it. Can't find an exit route up the left side. They'll try the right. Pass just out of the reach of the darting forward through neutral ice. Icing called against Mannheim. Pavel Gross's team faring quite nicely domestically. 6 wins, 2 overtime wins, just a couple of losses in their 10 games played, just 2 setbacks. So an impressive start for Adler. They'll take on Schwenninger on Friday. When they return to league play. It's also the day they'll find out just who they're up against in the round of 16 in the CHL. Blast from the line by Marti, doesn't get to the net. Pushed in behind the goal. Kauskas with company on him. Still alive though for Lausanne, to the point. Rimmed around. Back to the point it goes. Marti and Krakauskas exchange. Backhand from distance, that'll bounce into the corner. Rolf Rawlinga, 17 years of age, into the mix here, wearing jersey number 91. As the puck sails out of play. And we got our first break of the opening period. No score so far in Mannheim. Pretty quiet over the benches as the teams get settled in for period number 1 at SAP Arena in Mannheim. You see some of the early work for the young netminder, the 17-year-old Uberti, to start for Lausanne. Not much in the way of scoring chances so far. Teams finding their skating legs and their own motivations for this game. We've talked about it. Mannheim trying to maximize their point total, see if they can get some help from Cardiff in trying to take top spot in the group. Lausanne playing for experience, playing for pride. Preparing for a league game on Friday. He's off in the Adler zone to get things started once again. Baroni in for the draw. Veteran American Hockey League player with more than 400 points in the league, just below the NHL on the North American side of things. Shoveled into the corner. Ricochets around the left side, gathered up. Packed in behind the net. 2 Adler players, 2 Lausanne players. Adler maintaining possession. Got a cycle going. They bring it in the right circle, dispossessed. Janatsi. Krakowskis. Played around, Barbario couldn't get it out. Bounces into the right circle. Right back into that cycle of sorts for the home side, and that was nifty, going in front with it. And Akdag down from the line, just about steered it on target. Good work by Mannheim. You can see the structure of their game kick in. Back together in his own end, Glauser. Last 3 years with Longnau. Kenich bumps it off the boards. Mannheim trying to fire things up once more. Went off a skate and they'll go back in their own zone to reorganize a little deeper. Rendulic. On that line with Schwartz and Dawes. It's a high-powered trio from Mannheim. Players you'll likely see on the power play, but here's a break down the other way, and the chance, it's a good chance, and Minish makes the save. So a mini break, and Minish with the denial. Wondered what you might get from these 2 young goaltenders coming into the game today. And so far, so good. It's a big stage in the sense that it's this tremendous facility and a good crowd and the Champions Hockey League, but they've looked steady so far. Lausanne moving back to go forward. A pass ahead on the left side, off the stick of Jager. And Lausanne back in their own zone once more to pick it up. Janatsi. Down the wall, right back in. Mannheim trying to build some momentum here. Pinning the visitors in. There's a shot from the line. Uberti got a touch. Now he'll reach out with the glove and squeeze it and hold on. Orion Iliash in front. Saw that puck bounce and thought maybe, just maybe, as Uberti tried to locate it, but he reacted very well to the follow-up. And the whistle stops the play. You can see the head on a swivel. And pretty calm and cool in squeezing it. Here's that chance a moment ago when Tim Bozon was in and finished with his best bit of work in the game. Up and out of play, just about halfway through this first period. Benjamin Bougreau, 39 points, 45 games at the junior level last season. Getting his feet wet at the senior level. Mannheim, possession once more. They'll work it from the line. And back to the point. The long shot deflects, and to the corner it goes. From high to low, rimmed around, picked up by Lausanne, who've had trouble with organized breakouts, and they don't get one here either. The long shot turned away by Hubertis. Not easing into this game. He has been tested and been sharp. Now a chance to break it away for the National League side. They're in across the line, flipped towards the goal, but in behind the cage it goes. Way on the wall, it couldn't stay there. See the difference between the two teams, with Mannheim being able to set up that cycle down at the other end on more than one occasion, and Lausanne just not sticking around in the Mannheim zone. Akde dishes to the left, back to the near side it goes. Big contact down low as Elias gets in and puts his shoulder on a man, and now we got a penalty coming up in the play. First one of those in the game. It looks like it's going to go to the home side. So I saw the referee with an indication, and I guess the indication was puck played with a high stick as opposed to a high sticking penalty. The team's continuing at 5 versus 5. 9:16 to go in the opening stanza. Hit on the right side on the long shot, just off the mark. Lukowskis has been as evident as any player for Lausanne when it comes to getting in the offensive end, putting pressure on the defenders and trying to get pucks to the net. 97 in white, but back in the defensive zone now. Scoop to center ice, gloved out of the air neatly by Holzer, and then it comes to the right side. Back towards the line, and then rim down low. Two players from each side coming together. And you can see that it's taking all the attention of Lausanne to manage this Mannheim possession. Control of the puck, they look strong on it from the left circle. Sent towards the cage, slowed up. Now we're getting the game's first penalty. As possession often does, it gets defenses uncomfortable. And we get a whistle. Good work up ice there from the veteran Desjardins, leading that 4A forward for Mannheim. And they will go to the power play with defenseman Aurelien Marty taking a seat in the box. No score in the game. Adler with the man advantage when play resumes.
Good movement, boys. This guy comes, okay? If they get to the other side, the D's got to come out and you got to shrink.
Scoreless, Mannheim and Lausanne, period 1, game 6 of the group stage for the two teams. Lausanne will not advance. Adler Mannheim will. They're trying to see if they can end up in the top spot. They don't have the tiebreak on the team they're level with, Lukko Rauma. So they need to max their points and hope to get some help as Lukko closes out its opening phase schedule with a contest against the Cardiff Devils today. Power play of the game underway. And you heard during the break the coaches talking to their respective teams. Lausanne about D-zone management. Mannheim about how to create, but they've got to defend here. Short-handed opportunity in, and it's a good save from Minish. Florian Minish with his second big stop of the opening stanza, this time on a short-handed chance. Now Plachta cranks it up for the hosts. Controlled entry, holds on, sets up on the half wall. Goes to the line, dished out to the left. Back for Mellert. Goes down the wall. Then out to the right. Plachta surveys. Mellert, left circle drive. That one sizzled but missed. Good look set up there for Mannheim. Just couldn't finish. Mellert skating well to neutral territory. Sends it back. Randulic with speed. He put it forward on the left. There's Dawes. At the line it goes. And back along the boards on the left side. Half a minute to go on the power play. Slung to the line. Lausanne taking away the middle of the ice. There's a shot from the perimeter. Uberti squeezing that against his chest. You always have to be aware when Nigel Dawes is on the ice. 10 years in the KHL. 200 plus games in the NHL with 5 teams, and now plying his trade in Germany, and a great addition to the team. 7 points in the Champions Hockey League for Dawes. Down at the other end, how about that move to get in, and Minish there to make the stop. Very poised in close, and the goaltender just as poised. So we play on scoreless as the power play winds down. Played around the kick plate. Randulic in possession. Warner Randulic into the circle. Shoots. Knocked down in front. Off to the left side as the teams get back to even strength. Blast from distance. Akdag snared by Uberti. So Uberti and Lausanne get through the first power play of the game for Mannheim. And the teams remain in a scoreless deadlock. 5-2 last week. Adler with the win over Lausanne. And that was a critical game for both teams. Fabio Arnold with a 5-minute penalty for boarding in the second period of that game. Plus the 10-minute misconduct. He was ejected, and while Lausanne got a shorthanded goal during that 5-minute sentence, Mannheim struck twice in the power play. Turned the game in their favor. They went on to the win, and so left the game with 11 points. Lausanne stalled on 5, and well, now you know where the teams are at. One's going forward, the other is out as the chance develops off the rush. Veroni was in. Well, as much as Lausanne hasn't been able to set up a camp in the offensive end, they've created some breakthroughs and could just as easily have got something on the board through those types of opportunities. Darting in, Bozan threw it to the front of the net, comes to the near side boards. Iliash can't get it out into the center ice. This is dangerous. The extra pass in close intended for Kenich didn't work out. Mannheim happy to head back to the offense. Cross ice left side, firing as they get the goaltender moving east-west. And it's up and out of play. Bast gritting his teeth a little. He knows there was a pretty good chance. As they came in with speed, it came all the way across. His angle was sharp, making things more difficult. And he just got under it. Less than 5 minutes to go already in period 1. Moved quickly. Shot from distance off the target. Randulic peels it off the wall. Comes to the center of the ice. Fires. That one just over top. Randulic has got his own rebound. Along the boards. They go now. Backdoor opportunity. Can't get the puck there. Bounces again in front. Uberti watching with Randulic on the edge of the crease. Crowd offering a good bit of energy to this fast-moving first period. Jordan Schwartz, 50 games in the NHL with Arizona, Boston, and Ottawa. Nearly 300 points in the American Hockey League. A big, big add to Pavel Gross's Mannheim squad. That got tangled up in the skates of the Lausanne player there, Victor Oidemark, and he got stapled to the wall for his troubles. Allows Mannheim to stay at that offensive end. Marty comes across in the corner to get a check on his man. Gobbled up by Fabio Arnold. Bad guy in last week's game. He's taken to the ice. Play carries on. Into the neutral zone. Right back from Lausanne. It looked like a chance to skip through for Bougreau, but he couldn't hold on. 3 minutes to play in the first period. SAP Arena in Mannheim. Game 6 of 6 in the group stage for these two. As the veteran Barberio goes back and swipes it ahead. Got away from Krakauskas. And Mellard trying to find a way out. Right back come Lausanne. Here's a break. Veroni's into the backhand and another stop from Minish. Florian Minish. Looking sharp in period 1, but then a chance in tight. It's steered home. And Lausanne find a way past the young netminder. The Swiss side opens the scoring. Yuri Sikac knows what to do around the net on a KHL title with Omsk. And played the bulk of his NHL games with the Montreal Canadiens. He just found the inside route to the net on Mellard and was able to steer it by Minish. Sikac right down the middle, and in it goes. We're going to take a look at this just to get a sense of Sikac and his interaction with the goal crease. This would be interesting. We talked about how Mannheim had been able to establish a forecheck, get the cycle going, and have the edge territorially, but the breakthroughs, the ways to get in behind had favored Lausanne. And Minish had several key stops in the first period, including one just before this one was steered in by Sikac. So the officials have had a chance to review. The referees are Alexei Rantala and Lassi Kopitz. And it's a good goal, they say. So it will indeed be a 1-0 lead to the side from Switzerland. Get a chance to see it again here. Sikac with those good instincts, just cutting to the net. And the pass right on the money. Veroni drops it off and then served up on a platter. Emilius Krakauskas, who's been prominent in this first period, the primary assist. Sikac with his first goal of the Champions Hockey League season. Time of that 17:30 of period 1. Lausanne has scored just 5 goals in its last 4 Champions Hockey League games prior to that tally, so they'll be glad to see one turn the red light on in the first period at SAP Arena. Eliash, cross corner shoot in. Hot pursuit once again up ice from Mannheim. Do well to come off the boards with it. Now they'll work it to the line, the long shot. It doesn't get to its intended destination. Lausanne will get it out and get a change. Quickly back up ice, a good quick up there from Mannheim. Battle on the boards, they come away with it once again. They'll feel a bit aggrieved to be down if This first period ends 1-0. Try and change that in the remaining 75 seconds. Rendulic. Dawes out in front. A play that had similar designs to the one that worked at the other end a short time ago. Obstruction on the Mannheim defender, but he gets it ahead. Past everybody in blue, however. Nigel Dawes unable to catch up to that. It'll be a face-off in the Mannheim zone. Corbinian Holzer. Almost 300 AHL games, more than 200 NHL games. Made his return to Germany. They've made a visit to Germany. How about that for traveling support? Nice to see some Lausanne backers in the building. Competing against a lot of noise for fans in behind the home side. Adler Mannheim. They want to see their team tie this thing up. Rendulic fires it forward, picked off. Krakowskis on the wing. Seacatch from an angle, fired it across the cage. In the last half minute of the opening stanza, Janetzi. Baroni off the boards. Out in front he goes, spinning and firing. A good stop from Minish. Concentration superb. The reaction spot on. And it needed to be, or it was 2-0. Akdag watching the final seconds come off the clock in period 1. And Lausanne feeling pretty good about their work on the road so far, in particular in front of the 17-year-old netminder Loris Uberti. They've got a goal from Jiri Seacatch and a 1-0 lead over Adler Mannheim through the first 20 minutes. The Swiss side playing for pride. They've been eliminated from the possibility of advancing to the round of 16. Trying to mess with Adler's fortunes. Adler looking to collect the victory, maximize their point total, and see if they can get some help from the Cardiff Devils in that game against Lukko Rauma, just in case they can land top spot for the draw coming up on Friday. 20 minutes complete at SAP Arena, and it's Lausanne 1, Adler Mannheim no score.
Wie fühlen Sie sich? Auf einer Skala von 1 bis 5. Das ist das Gleiche. Es gibt ein Ungefühl. Es gibt alles. Wirklich. Bis über 5. Oder sehr gut. Gleich auf 10. Danke. Was wir die Gefühlsentwicklung verstehen. Und darauf werden Probleme in unserer Firma. Und Kunden in Fans. Ergebnisse komplett verändern. Ich mag nicht die Uhrzeit.
Back at SAP Arena in Mannheim, Germany. Period 2 about to begin between Adler Mannheim and the visitors, Lausanne HC of the Swiss National League. It is the visitors with a 1-0 lead. Yuri Sikac has the game's only goal. Emilio Krakowskis providing the assist on a goal stuffed in from the doorstep at 17:30 of the opening period of play. Shots on goal in that first period were 10-6 in favor of the home side, but they couldn't find a way past Loris Guberti, the 17-year-old, in the net for John Foos' side. There's the 21-year-old playing goal for Pavel Gross today, Florian Minich. And, well, he hasn't been busy. He's faced several difficult chances and looks strong overall. He's had a couple of breaks, mini breaks in on him, one-on-one. And by and large, looked very comfortable. A lot of experience for his age, playing at the DEL 2 and 3 levels. And trying to raise it to another level today. There's the goal scorer, Yuri Sikac. Prominent addition to this Lausanne team. We've got a big domestic game coming up on Friday against BL, coming off the loss against Fribourg-Gotteron in that highly competitive Swiss league. Those fans know that. Right behind their team as they travel wherever they play. Lausanne well supported. Mannheim can say the same. Powerhouse program, not only successful at the highest level in Germany and showing what it can do here in the Champions Hockey League, but a strong junior program. Leon Draisaitl, known around the hockey world, the Edmonton Oilers standout, was in Mannheim during his junior days for a spell. We're moving on to the Western Hockey League. Second period is underway from Germany, and Lausanne has that 1-goal advantage. Lausanne in the whites, the home side in blue. Lausanne cannot advance the round of 16. Adler can finish as high as first, as Uberti smothers one early on. Shot from distance from Thomas Larkin, the Italian international. Yeah, first is a possibility for Mannheim. They'll have to outpoint Luukko Rauma, however, because Luukko's got the tiebreak on Mannheim. Those two teams, not twice, of course, should win for Adler 2-1 at home against Luukko, but it was the 5-1 loss against Luukko in Finland back at the end of August that got a 3-point victory Luukko's way and helped tip the balance to the League of Champs. Luukko Rauma closing out against Cardiff. That one getting underway shortly. Play along the boards in the Mannheim zone. Down from the line was Barberio to keep it going. Kenich battling down low. He can get physical there, but it's out to neutral ice. Randulic cross ice in his own zone. Mannheim will get it deep, and Randulic there to meet it. Tried to rim it. Good read from Barberio. Dawes comes along. Can't stop it along the boards. Goes on to neutral ice, and Randulic again chipping it ahead. He'll take that opportunity to get a change. Settling into the second period at SAP Arena. Adler looking for its 5th win and 6 tries in the group stage. Lausanne in pursuit of its 3rd. In neutral ice, Pride forward, taken along the wing. And the whistle goes for a second and third time. I think the first time the players didn't pick up on it. Play carried on for just an instant. Leon Bergman, stand out last week with 2 goals, including the game winner. Knocking things over with the official after the whistle blew. Bergman, Bast, and Iliash, a nice combination for the Mannheim fans to cheer for. You got a false start, they'll try it again. Jager, Baumgartner, and Maillard for Lausanne, and played down into that Mannheim end. Off the boards into neutral territory, hacked at ahead, picked up. Elias storms down the wing. He had a man in front and just couldn't get the pass there. Great defensive play to break it up. Pass doesn't work out though, icing called. And they'll take things down into the Swiss zone. Boy, that looked really promising coming off the wing for Mannheim. Just couldn't get it to that danger spot in the middle of the ice. Speaking of ice time leader for the home team in the opening period of play. Made up around 7 minutes for Tim Volgemuth. Holzer around 7 minutes as well. So a forward and a defenseman busy. We often see those defensemen leading the way. Simple stuff from distance off the face-off. They'll try it again. Oh, won by Mannheim. Laid out in front, just couldn't direct it to the target. And Lausanne speeds away. 2-on-1. Good defensive play there to break it up. How about that hand-eye coordination, reaching out with the stick and knocking the pass out of the air. Gernat for Lausanne. Forward off a stick. Bouncing around at the line, pushed ahead by Bougreau. Continue to forward, 18 years of age. Big numbers offensively in the junior ranks. 71, Benjamin Bougreau. At center, Glauser. Couldn't get it forward. And across the line comes Mannheim. Costo. Right circle to the line. Left side, Akdai. He's got some pressure on him. We'll play the puck down and around the boards. Doubled up along that far wall. So stops the play, and the officials have spied the game's second penalty. It's a tripping minor. Heading to the box, Mark Barberio. Barberio battling to box out in front of the net. Lost position just a little. And it's the second power play of the game for Mannheim. Jordan Schwartz out there, and don't be surprised if he's in the middle of something for them. Great set of offensive tools. Schwartz in for the face-off, but it's won by Veroni. Two guys have excelled in the American Hockey League. Makes its way to the point right side. Slid down the wall, back to the point, comes across to the near side. Plachta fires. They'll chase after the rebound. Get some support. And then rim by Schwartz. There's an intensity about this power play for Mannheim. They want to tie this thing up in the left circle, blasted on target. And Uberti in a perfect spot soaks it up. Official over talking to the youngster. And you get his view of this power play threat. Actually, that's the penalty. Barberio taking down his man in front. Minute 30 still to go on the advantage. Same unit out there, puck knocked out of the air. And that's why the whistle blows as Mellard gets a touch. The 32-year-old with a SHL title with Mekwa last year. I was going to say Bergman in conversation with a Lausanne player, but it wasn't really a two-way conversation by the looks of it. Still lots of time to go in this Mannheim power play. They're second to the game. Trying to find a way to tie it up. Trying to answer that goal from Sikac near the end of the first. Mellard dashing to center. Sweeps it back. Out to the left it goes and across the line. A bobble, and Lausanne right there to capitalize. send Mannheim all the way back the other way. Mellard dishes forward. Across the line is Dawes. Dawes pushed to the boards. Further the puck along the wall, rimmed around, taken on the right side. Now back below the goal line. Bounced away from Dawes. How about this? A cluster of players gathering on the back of that Lausanne goal. And the whistle will stop the play. Bast on the scene. Desjardins in the middle of it. Puck hopped up. Kruger was watching carefully. Desjardins was there. Bast wanted it, pushing on the net to get it to bounce off, and now they couldn't get it to move. So they'll face it off here in Lausanne zone. Back to the line, Ledavori. Played it down the wall. And then they look back to Ledavori, but a stick deflects it away. Florian Douay with a nice job on the penalty kill. But now he's slowed up ice. Trying to break out. Mannheim. They've got numbers. And they'll try and use them. Rendulic. And the stop by Uberti. Not a big goaltender. Positions himself very well. And it seems as he gets more comfortable in the game, he's better able to absorb those pucks and not allow any rebounds. Rendulic in a grade A spot. And Uberti made it look easy. Gernat from the face-off. Speeds up the boards. That'll take care of the rest of the power play. Mannheim 0 for 2. And still trailing by 1. Teams are 5 on 5. Right after the power play, a chance for Ralph Rollinger to get in. 17-year-old wearing number 91. He's got that cage on. It's his stick in the battle along the boards. Puck comes to his teammates. Shot in. Uberti decides to whip it off to the corner. Takes a bounce. Rollinger got a touch. At the line, the long shot, and Uberti's not going to throw that one out. Holds on and stops the play and has one of his teammates come over and have a quick word. Talking about managing the flow of things, I'm sure. This one he sees all the way and is able to squeeze and got the stoppage. Rendulic. Down into the corner, Dawes comes along to gather it. Looking back to Rendulic, deflected. And away goes Lausanne. Jagger shoots it in. He'll race after it himself. Gets to it, squeezed to the wall. Baumgartner on the scene too, but Mannheim trying to break it out. Unable to do that. Good work up ice here from Lausanne. Long shot, and Minish, who hasn't had much to do for the last little while, able to squeeze that one. He'll take the stoppage. Still Lausanne in front by 1.
Au lieu d'être pris en bas. Parce qu'il y a une passe, les 3 sont pris dans la zone. Tu sais où je parle? Hein?
C'est à moi de rester haut?
À moi, ça avait de l'air, comme c'est toi. C'était... mais quand le puck est changé ce côté-là. OK. On va regarder. Mais si c'est le cas, tu comprends ce que je dis, hein? Tu as plus de chances de shooter et d'avoir de la chance de faire une décision que c'était ici. Puis il me semble qu'on avait 3 comme ça. Yeah, Phil. Chasing after.
John Foust with some words at the bench in French for Guillaume Maillard. And on the other side, Pavel Gross getting his lines ready. Barbario ready, and he unloads. And couldn't hit the net. Back the other way it goes. Quickly pushed forward from the Lausanne line. Mellart, D to D. Forward on the right wing. looking for Randulic. Penalty coming up again here, this time against Mannheim for the first time in the game as Dawes pins his man to the boards. Sikac has got it. Berti at the bench, extra skater is on. Barberio. Krakowskis into the corner. Krakowskis taken to the wall. Still the delayed penalty until the touch from Mellard. And the whistle to stop the play. First power play of the game for Lausanne. They're trying to add on here with that 1-0 lead. Had a penalty kill a few moments ago. Now a chance to work with the extra skater. Jordan Schwartz to the box. And right there, he got a stick into the gloves of the Lausanne player. Referee was well positioned to pick that up. Doesn't look like much, happens fast, but it is a foul and is consistently called. So an interesting point in the game here. Lausanne already eliminated from contention to advance to the round of 16, playing for pride here. They've got a 1-0 lead and they've got a power play. Chance to stretch it out a little bit. Meanwhile, Adler still thinking about first place. They don't want this one to get out of hand. Fast in for the face-off in the D zone. That's how you get it started, and he pulls it back. Larkin comes over. And they're able to get it out of the zone and down the ice, but that one offside. Spast was really quick to get up ice and take it in. Won the face-off and was ready to go the other way. Thomas Larkin, 6'5", 230. Has represented Italy internationally. Out here on the penalty kill from Mannheim. Trying to stay within one. Larkin comes across to the line. It's knocked down. Some weapons on this Lausanne power play. Right in front of the net, Andrea Glauser causing some problems. At the line, Janazzi. Comes to the right, Maillard. Players getting some experience as well here for Lausanne in power play situations they might not otherwise get. Frick, Heldner, Fuchs, Emerton, all out rested today for Lausanne as the whistle blows, and we've got another penalty, this time slashing to Larkin. Well, talked about it being an important time in the game. It's now a 5-on-3 with Mannheim trying to stay within one. Stick comes out of the hands. That'll get the referee's attention. So 5-on-3 here now for Lausanne. For 1:10. A lengthy stretch too. Berchi dishes to the line. Sikac plays it to the goal line. On for Berchi. They work from behind that line. Now come out in front. Chance in tight and they score. Getting in close, Tim Bozan. And he makes no mistake. Bozan with a nice job to get in close to receive the pass. Let the shot go in one motion. And the 5-on-3 pays off very quickly as Bozan slides in and snaps it by Minish. Some similarities to the goal from the first period by Sikac. Bozan, third-round pick of the Montreal Canadiens 9 years ago. French international. And he comes through with the 5-on-3 goal here. Power play time continues for Lausanne, albeit 5-on-4. Lots of time left in the game for Mannheim, but they, I'm sure, don't like the idea of being down by a pair as we near the midway mark of regulation time. Berchi spins and plays it out in front. Baroni comes to the boards. Plays it off the end wall. Sikac there. Now on the far side it goes. Got some veterans out now for Lausanne in this power play. Baroni. Superb on the power play throughout his career. Plays it back top of the circle. The shot, and it's just wide. Sikac along the boards. Baroni low. Good defensive play out in front, tipping it to the corner. Once again to the top of the right circle. No lane to shoot it. Down low it goes. Back to the right side. Sikac looks to the line. Worked into the left wing circle. Stick knocked free in front. Is there another penalty coming? Shot from distance, stopped by Minish. Rebound is there, but sent the length of the ice. And that's a relief for the Mannheim penalty killers, the bench, and their fans. Martin Gernat plays it forward. Gathered in by Mannheim. The power play just about to end. Down the wing, Desjardins. Looks out in front, picked up the backhand, and a save by Uberti. And Eliash has the chance and then looks for a rebound and just can't find a way to get his team on the board. A nice surge after the penalty kill. Eliash took it well on his backhand, and then it was Uberti faster than the forward. The puck loose in front. So it's a 2-goal game as Lausanne adds to the Sikac goal from the first. Teams at even strength as Lausanne gets a shot from Janazzi, lying free in front. Gathered in by Mannheim, and they'll hoist it in the air and get it ahead to neutral territory. Volgamut is there. Trying to link up with the teammate, not this time. And Barberio plays the backhand forward. Cross ice. Things open up on the left. The shot right on, and Minich out of the top of the crease makes the save, and he'll take the whistle. Lausanne doing a nice job there of spreading out the ice, making it difficult to defend, and then getting a shot from a pretty good spot. And Minich was ready. Every save critical now with his team already down by a pair. Ugro got the draw. Lausanne's got the puck. They work in front. Their shot, and it's knocked down. Kloss playing without a glove. Trying to battle in front. Gets the glove back. Work to the line. Lausanne keeping its foot on the pedal. The long shot by Kruger. And Mannheim able to work it to neutral territory. They're looking for something here. They want to get on the board and turn the heat up on Lausanne. That points can mean something to them. As we saw Rollinger out there again, 17-year-old, called up from the juniors. Opening in the middle, a shot there off the stick of Mellard, and a save from Uberti. Mellard staying with it along the boards, then had his pocket picked. Bill Veroni starts it up ice. Baroni with speed through that neutral zone. Gets to the top of the circle, slings it towards the net, and then he's shaken up on a collision. You don't like to see that. Baroni's going to make his way towards the bench. 8 minutes to go in period 2. Lausanne leading it by 2. Sixth and final game of the group stage for these teams. Nigel Dawes, 7 points in the Champions Hockey League this season through 5 games. Played the puck off. Brandulic off that left wing. Has it out in front, and a chance in tight from Dawes. That's denied. As Dawes found a spot he liked and very nearly provided the opener for Mannheim. Victor Oidemark got up ice from the blue line for Lausanne, but now he's got to get back on the double off the rush. And that nearly presented an opportunity. Boy, a little bit of end-to-end here. Mannheim trying to find a way. Big collision on the end boards. Elias comes over and gets physical. Played to the point, the long shot. Huberti saw it all the way. And no further play. One in the first, one more in the second. Lausanne leads it 2-0 at SAP Arena.
Just going to do a quick shoulder check. Look. Bose, going back. Vous retournez. You all right?
Lausanne faithful in attendance at SAP Arena, enjoying what they're seeing so far, as their team has a 2-0 lead on Adler Mannheim. Second half, a home and home between the teams. The opener was won 5-2 by Mannheim at Lausanne last week. That made it 3 straight wins in the group stage for Adler. That followed the victory in a shootout against Lukko Rauma here at SAP Arena, and a 7-2 win over the Cardiff Devils. Mannheim also a decisive 5-0 winner over Cardiff in its first game of the competition this season. I like some of that offense in this matchup today. And here they come looking for it down the wing. 6th appearance in the Champions Hockey League for Adler Mannheim. Only missed out in the 18-19 edition of the tournament. They're on to the round of 16, which will match their best progression. They'd like to do more than that. Right now, pressing in that Lausanne zone until a clearance sends them backtracking into their own end. Andrew Desjardins, Chicago Stanley Cup champion, 2015. Played it off, his team up ice. Plachta passes it out to the right. Contact in the corner as Lauser comes over and gets physical. Adler buzzing though a bit here on the forecheck. Valentino Klaus, 21-year-old, 21 games in the DEL last season. Helped contribute to a nice little spell at the Lausanne end of the rink. Icing called, and the faithful rooting for the home side, and there are plenty trying to buoy them on here, trying to spur them on to better things down the stretch in period 2. It's an unusual game with one team out, the other team knowing that even if they get the points, they might be edged out of top spot. Sometimes tough to find the right intensity. Lausanne's got 2 goals, and maybe that'll get Mannheim's attention. Well, they've done a lot of things right in the game, just haven't found a way through. Here comes Lausanne again. That foray slowed up as they hit the circles. 5-on-3 goal here in the second period, doubling the advantage for the guests. Jager's on the boards. Got company there, working along the wall. Versus Klaus. Down low, Holzer. Holzer looks like he's being grabbed onto by Jager. Play carries on. Off the wall from Douay. Back to Holzer. And then in around behind the net he goes. Packing it ahead, Philip Prepto. 20-year-old. Into 7 DEL games with Adler so far this season. Working his way into the first team and playing at the highest level. And man, on the other end of his career, very experienced Corbinian Holzer. 21-year-old goaltender for the home side, a 17-year-old netminder with the Travelers from Switzerland. Swartz, Dawes, Randulic out to try and make it happen for Mannheim. Blast from the slot. Puck high in the air and out of play. Dawes with 7 points in the CHL coming in. Randulich with 5. These are your top 2 CHL scorers for Adler Mannheim. Fakta leads the team in the DEL with 8. At the line, Randulich, did he keep it in? He did not. So the delayed offside is on. Tagging up Mannheim and heading out Lausanne. Fired in off the end boards. Minish decided to reach out and knock it aside. Comes to Barberio. Feeds it out to the right, chipped ahead. Mellart. Now Adler. He'll get the entry. Swartz on the left side. Man in front. Played it there. Deflected. And just not steered in. Oohing and awing from the crowd at SAP. We thought their team was back to within 1. Randulich in off the wing. Not allowed to get by at the D-core. And he knocks Barberio down and into the cage. That creates a stir in the rink as well. Warner Randulich. Big, strong forward, and he was going to muscle his way to the net one way or the other. The thing he didn't take into account was sending Barberio into the net, knocking it off the mooring. Because that was initiated by the Mannheim player. The puck comes outside the line for the face-off. Three and a half minutes to go in period 2. Mannheim down by a couple. Shots in the second period, 9-5 for the home side. 21-15 in the game. Lausanne not interested in stats like that. The only one they care about is the numbers on that big scoreboard. They've got the 2-0 lead. Looked ahead on the left side. Now a bit of an opening. Looking out in front with the pass. And does not connect, but hold on. Too many men on the ice. The officials picked up on that quickly. And so now, another special team situation. Power play goal in the game from Lausanne to stretch their advantage to 2. And now they're getting another power play chance to see if they can add on. Rolling good to the box to serve the penalty for too many men. Boy, this would be tough for Mannheim late in the second period to go down by 3 on a penalty like that. Lausanne sensing the opportunity, want to get it to the net, loose in front of the cage. Pushed aside, there's Veroni, who was shaken up earlier. Good to see him back. Into the circle it goes. Possession for Berchi, he'll send it to the line. Played across to the right side. Now back at the point, Gernat with the drive. Minish couldn't hold on, scooped at a second opportunity. And he ensured that stayed out. Made a little work for himself, not grabbing the first one, but was there on the second chance. Gernat the slow back ahead. Knocked down. Good work on the penalty kill here. And they'll play it forward and take some time off the clock. But time off the clock is a bit of a problem for the home team. Less than 2 to go in the second, less than 1 to go on the advantage. And Lausanne with a long way to go to make something happen. They're sent all the way back in behind their net. Glauser Over from Long now. He plays the puck forward on the left side. Room here off the wing. The shot snared out of the air by Minish. Down the wing was Baumgartner. And Minish had the angle covered and then reached up and snatched that one. Good stop by the young goaltender. Watched it right into the glove. Down the ice and the whistle blows. You hear the crowd and you see the linesman. That's on me. Blew the whistle as though it was an icing. Then realizes Mannheim is shorthanded. The fans don't like that. Pavel Gross with a bit of a smile. Hey, the officials make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. They'll take it to center ice. And back at it from the middle of the rink. Down the wing, Glauser. 20 seconds to go in the power play. That'll take us to the final minute of period 2. A goal in each frame so far, both of them to Lausanne. On the left boards. And to the line, right side, the drive. That caroms to the corner. Baumgartner got to stick to it, the Austrian. Shove below the goal line. We get in the last 60 seconds of period number 2. Teams back at even strength. Awkward collision along the boards, and Lausanne players shaken up. Mannheim dumping it in, trying to get physical in pursuit. The youngster out there late in the frame, Rollinger. Over to the right side. Dishes it off with a short pass. And possession down the right. They get to the front of the net. The shot right on target. Huberti the save. The rebound chance. Buzzing is Mannheim with the seconds fast peeling away here in period 2. Another heavy hit along the end boards. 5 seconds remaining in the period. And a quick chance from the slot. A rebound chance. And that doesn't go just as the horn sounds. It looked like the second period would end with the play in the corner. And suddenly bang, bang in front from Mannheim, but they can't break through. A goal in the first from Sikac, a goal in the second from Bozan, the only offense in the game. And it's Lausanne 2 and Mannheim nothing. With Mannheim knowing that they cannot end up even on points with Luko Rauma and take the top spot in the group. They've got to find a way to outpoint the Finnish side. The idea being maximum points from this one, and then see where the chips fall in that game between Luko Rauma and the Cardiff Devils. 2 periods complete at SAP Arena, and it's the Swiss guests by a couple.
22, du hast recht.
fühlen Sie sich? Auf einer Skala von 1 bis 5. 1 bis 5 reicht. Es gibt Millionen Gefühle. Das Thema ist glücklich bis überglücklich. Oder sehr viel Erfahrung. Sie, danke. Was für diejenigen daneben, die Gefühlsentwicklung verstehen und darauf reagieren können. Probleme.
.21-year-old netminder Florian Minish leading Adler Mannheim out onto the ice at SAP Arena as the teams get set for period number 3 of game number 6 of the group stage. It is the finale of the opening round for these two teams, with Lausanne leading by 2. A first period goal from Yuri Sikac at even strength, and a second period goal from Tim Bozan, 5-on-3 on the man advantage. So up by 2 men, and the goal puts them up by 2 goals as we begin period number 3. Mannheim in a tie for top spot, with Luko Rauma heading into the final game of the group stage, knowing they need to outpoint the Finnish side in order to finish in top spot and get that preferred position for the draw on Friday. But things not going in their favor as you see the youngster Ralph Rollinger getting a taste of play with the senior team. Yes, Mannheim not only down by 2 in this game against Lausanne, but a fast start for Luko in the game at Ice Arena Wales. They've got themselves a 3-0 first period lead on Cardiff. So Luko appears to be a team with a purpose playing in Wales, endeavoring to secure top spot in Group C. Luko with 3 wins and 2 overtime losses. Adler with 3 wins, an overtime win, and a regulation time loss. The team's landing on 11 points with 1 game to go. Pavel Gross, of course, would like to see his team finish in first, but also wants to see them playing well. They've got a spot booked in the next round of the Champions Hockey League, and they've got a date with Schwenninga coming up on Friday in the DEL. There's Laura Suberti, the 17-year-old youngster, 4-0 with a .295 goals against average, playing for Lausanne's U20 team this year. And he hasn't been beaten in this game. Third period begins at SAP Arena. Possession to the home side, and they get it down that Lausanne D zone. Gernat hacks at it. Mannheim has had some really good spells in on the forecheck. They've set up the cycle effectively on a number of occasions. They just haven't found a way to break through, outshooting the visitors 25-19 as we begin period 3. Phil Veroni up ice for Lausanne. Put it to the front of the net. Slid by the crease. Barbario was down from the line. Collision in the corner. And Mannheim able to clear. Teams jostle for position in neutral ice. Goes back in the Mannheim zone. Nigel Dawes out there, crosses the center red line. Gets in position on the left wing as the puck gets sent around. Dawes trying to add to his 7 points in the Champions Hockey League this season. Below the goal line for Swartz. Swartz pushes for it. Stripped away from him and rimmed around. Comes as far as center ice. That's where Akdag played it ahead. Picked up by Lausanne though, and off the wing the shot, right on target. And Minish takes no chances. Ronald Skenic, big part of things with Lausanne, the Latvian. 6 points in 3 games in Olympic qualifying. 3 Swiss titles now. Had a taste of the NHL with the Vancouver Canucks. Big, strong, hard-working forward, Ronald Skenic. Mannheim with the puck off the restart. Holzer into the attacking zone. He lets the shot go. A threat off the rush this time from Corbini and Holzer. Mannheim looking for offense. They'll take it any way they can get it. Zambor darting up ice. Plays around the left side for Iliash. He's checked. And Lausanne satisfied just to play the puck out to neutral territory. Back ahead, Mannheim out of the reach of Iliash. Fast lurking too. On the wing from Maillard. He plays it forward down the wall. Baumgartner on the other end. To the line, Glauser. Left side and then shovel deep. This is where Lausanne wants to play, managing this 2-goal advantage. Got the puck in the right circle now. Cross ice. Gernat had come in from the line and couldn't get it to the net. Glauser, his D partner, spins away from a check. Puts the puck down low. Fabio Arnold was there, and then Arnold, that presence in front of the net, as Minish decides to hold on. And remember, Arnold was in the thick of things last week when the 2 teams played. He was sentenced to a 5-minute major and 10-minute misconduct for boarding that turned the tide in that game. Rory Emerton scored shorthanded for Lausanne, but then 2 goals in the power play for Mannheim sent them on their way to the 5-2 win and secured them a spot in the round of 16. Haven't been any signs of any carryover from that incident in the game today. Just beyond 3 minutes played in the third as offside is called at the Lausanne line, and you wonder about the players being aware of the goings-on in the Luco Cardiff game, and if that takes any of the wind out of the sails at SAP. Fourth line shift for the home side. Kloss, Tosto, and Rollinga. And they're sent back into their own zone. Into neutral territory. Lausanne quick to seize possession. Janazzi forward. Redirected Bougro. Low on the forecheck, Arnold. He was able to spread the minutes around a little bit with this one set up as it is. And league games coming later in the week. Baroni swiftly out to the left. Marty shoots it in. Hot pursuit from Krakowskis. Mannheim can't get it clear. Dangerous spot between the circles. Baroni couldn't get everything he wanted to on the shot. Phil Baroni worked himself into a good spot, but just couldn't lean on it the way he had hoped. Kruger forward. Settled by Mannheim. Played ahead on the right wing. Desjardins tried to scoot in, taken from him. Comes back out to center. Good pass cross ice. Mannheim trying to up the pressure here. Maybe one goal would start something for them. A drive, that one sizzling high. Holzer on the wing. Sent one to the net, ricocheted off the end boards. Coming off the net. Nifty play by Krakowskis to get the clearance. Still plenty of time to go. You wonder what a goal might do for Mannheim. Holzer approaches the Lausanne line. He's turned away. Now gets the pass ahead quickly. Mannheim across the line, but unable to set up. Van Dulich back into his own zone. Swartz. Played on for Dawes. Nigel Dawes backhands it in the middle. Bouncing puck doesn't settle for Van Dulich, or he might have steamed in on goal. Back to the attack the other way. Lausanne with a shot off the rush. That one from Bozan knuckles wide. Bozan's got one of the game. Trying to engineer another here. Perchi gets a shoulder in on Akdag. Mellart forward. Van Dulich down the boards. Jager able to tap it on and down the wing. Baumgartner had it, kept it alive for Lausanne. They try to get it to the cage. Watching carefully Minish. Just past 6 minutes played in the third. Lausanne up 2. Left side, Barberio fakes the shot, takes the shot. And it'll ricochet out to the space between the blue lines. Ahead on the left, Barberio. And the whistle stops the play. Barberio thought he was going to sneak in on that left side. Play halted on the offside instead. Lausanne with one in the first, one more in the second to lead by 2.
On that last offside play there, you're driving to the net, huh? Brings the D back, opens everything up.
Okay, need shots, boys. We need shots. Shots here, come boys. Traffic, go to the net. Quick breakouts, regroups. First option, move it. Use the first option, boys.
Well, there's the best chance in recent memory for Mannheim. That off the crossbar just a little bit ago. Pavel Gross wants offense from his team. It goes without saying. He provided some direction there. Breaking out of the zone, take the first option, make the pass, get the play moving forward, get the pucks to the net. Make these fans enjoy that ice cream just a little more. Tumble behind the net, and then the goaltender is run into. There's an awkward sequence. Then a big collision on the end boards. Lausanne up ice and getting physical. That was Douay putting the shoulder down. Meanwhile, Mannheim escaping the zone. To the attack they go. Puck drop to the line, the long shot. Uberti, no problems. Arnold on the wall. Rimmed around left side, taken by Marty, and out it goes. Lausanne just doing everything they can not to give Mannheim any life. Shot from distance. That one seemed to surprise Uberti. You might not have seen it right from the release. Window and out from Lausanne. This will go down the ice. Icing is called as Akdag got up ice along with Krakowskis. There's Florian Minish, giving the veteran netminder Felix Bruckmann the day off. Bruckmann carrying the load for Adler Mannheim these days, with Dennis Endras out with an injury. From the restart. Bouncing around, Lausanne settles. Behind the net it goes, Victor Oedemark. Got it on the wall. In a neutral territory, it's sent cross ice. Good one-on-one battle there. Mellart watching his man closely. Mannheim up and away. Puck up high, taken down. Lausanne sending it forward. Incomplete is the pass attempt. Icing stopping the action. Larry Mellart, now 32 years of age. Those fans, they want something to cheer about. Their team unable to break through against the 17-year-old Loris Soberti. Desjardins plaqued Bourgamut out. Lots of experience, size, skill. Try and impose a little of that Mannheim will on this Lausanne team and see if they can light a bit of a fire. Tobias Stefan looking on, the veteran goaltender. We've got to enjoy what he's seeing from the youngster. 20 years his junior. At the line, knocked down. Comes to the left wing boards. A nifty move, but picked off and cleared. And Lausanne able to breathe a little sigh of relief, but back come the home side. Long shot deflected away from the goal. To center and as far as the line, Berchi stood up, and it's offside against Lausanne. A little ragged, that's fine for the team traveling in from Switzerland. Not what Mannheim has in mind. They're going to get a shift though for the youngster, Rollinga, as the third period moves along. When you're up against players like Joel Janazzi, you're getting good experience. Quality players at this level. Kenich Berchi goes on for the visitors. Left side, Kenich into the middle of the rink. Out for Berchi, he's checked. Lausanne scoots over. Goes back in the Lausanne end. Nine minutes played in period 3. Most recent goal in the game off the stick of Tim Bozan. 8-10 of the second period on a two-man advantage with the team in white. A 1 for 3 on the power play. Right side of the Mannheim zone. More central. There's a drive one time from Berchi, and his stick took a beating on that one. At the point, Marty sends it off the boards. Back to get a stick to it, Zambor. Collected once more by Lausanne, neutral territory, and they're back into the zone. The angle shot snared by Minish, and he holds on. Well, it's always nice to travel and watch your team play, especially when you can go to a spot like Mannheim and SAP Arena, but it's even better when your team can come away with the win, and that's what those traveling supporters are seeing so far, at least. A 2-0 lead for Lausanne. had a 2-game win streak going in the National League that ended with a 3-1 setback against Fribourg-Gotteron on Saturday. Fribourg-Gotteron tremendous in the Champions Hockey League so far, 6-0, and first over in Group F. 2 out of 3 ain't bad for Lausanne, and they'll get back to work on Friday at Biel. Schwenninger next up in the DEL for Mannheim. Lost just 2 of 10 in the German domestic league so far. Traveling into the back half of period 3 with you now. Here's a break for Dawes, heads to the net, shoots! Just about found the corner. Sharpshooter Nigel Dawes, and he couldn't get it to go. Dawes on the free puck, centers, and a chance turned away. Starting to come together a bit here for Mannheim. Center of the zone, heading to the net, the shot doesn't get through. Top of the circle, the blast. They're all over them. One thing missing, that first goal. And it's out of the zone to center. Pass on the wing, and the whistle blows, and then a late hit on Randulic from Glauser. And that's going to draw a crowd. Schwartz over to make it known that he's not comfortable with that. Hasn't been that kind of a game. And there's not a lot on the line anymore, so you'd hate to see anybody get hurt. There's Dawes buzzing in with that left shot from the right side. And Uberti had it cased. So the tempers under control, things back underway. Fast Elias Bergman out for Mannheim, trying to build on that good shift from Schwartz, Randulic, and Dawes. They'll have to build from a distance here. Puck forward, Elias. Quick pass ahead on the wing. They'll drive it down the wing. Again, some good stuff at the offensive end in terms of possession, wearing the team they're facing down, but got to get it to the net. Could have an edge in shots through 2 periods. An edge of 6 at 25-19 here in the third. Things pretty even in the shot department. 5-3 Mannheim out in front. Shaky coming out of the zone, but now they're into the Lausanne half of things. In the midst of a change, they need the numbers to show up in support, and there they are. Into the corner, Desjardins. Volgamut helping out. 2 against 2. Desjardins took a look around, wondering if he's going to get a whistle. He liked that offensive zone face-off. Not forthcoming. Holzer back in his own zone to spin away from some checking. Starts it forward. Now cross ice. Heading to the net and then slowed on the way. And that's going to lead to a Mannheim power play. Some stern words from the official on the scene too. Krakowskis heads to the box. Mannheim will skate 5 versus 4, trying to break the goose egg. See if they can spark a comeback.
Back on the other ball break. Just wait. We're on ball break. Which one we want to see? Right side. Hey! Listen! Jordan ball break, come here. Lax, come here. Flow! We're in the face-off. You hold the puck here. I'm gonna pull the goalie. You're gonna be the 6th guy. You're gonna be more here. Okay, no. Who is the fucking here? 6 and 4. Sorry. No. You go, Desi, you will go there. Nothing, you go to the other end. Desi, after, okay? No. Yeah. We give it in face-off. We miss that face-off out. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it.
Here's a look at the penalty assessed to Emilius Krakauskas. And the third power play of the game underway for Mannheim. Working it around the Lausanne zone. It's played to the line. The net is empty. 6 skaters out. They're down by 2, remember. Right circle. The blast sent just wide. Comes around the left. Head to the line. Back to the right. Errant pass. Intercepted. Cleared out of the zone and back into his own end to gather it. Here's Mellard. He'll work his way forward. Right side entry. 2 extra skaters, what led to the 2-0 goal for Lausanne back in the second. 2 extra skaters here in a different way, but just the same in terms of the advantage for Mannheim. Wanting a goal, wanting a breakthrough here. See if they can find a way to get a result. Laid to the point. Then down the wing. It'll come back to the near side, and a good left pad save from Uberti. Was on it all the way and kicked it aside, and now the puck down the ice and into that yawning cage. And Lausanne has tacked one on here in the third. 1 goal in each period for the team from Switzerland. Baumgartner, the latest to cash in. And that might just take care of the 3 points for the Swiss National League side. They've got an even strength goal, a 5-on-3 goal, and a shorthanded empty net goal. As Minich takes his place back in the net. .13:36, the time of the tally. Still 30 seconds to go on the advantage. Mannheim a long way from scoring now. They've got to move quickly. They're going to make it happen on this extra man situation. Down the boards and knocked down. Kept at a distance once again. Tosto sends it low. Youngsters, depth players getting a chance on the man advantage with the score at 3-0. And that one almost connected. This puck picked up at the side of the net. Lausanne looking to just get outside the line and make Mannheim start again, but they can't right away. At the second attempt they do. Erci ensuring that was the case. 5.5 to play in period 3. Lausanne searching for its 3rd win of the group stage to close out their Champions Hockey League experience this season. Their 2nd visit to the Champions Hockey League. Lost in the quarterfinal in 2019-20. Off the rush, a big collision in front of the net. Douay was taken to the ice. Mannheim taking to the attack. Space on the left. In front it goes, and it's shoveled over top as it went over off of a Mannheim. Check that Lausanne player on the way. A couple of players talking to each other here as though they may fight. Action continues down the right side. And the high slot this shot. Eliash firing. Bolzer looked like he was ready to tangle a moment ago. Off the wing, Bast lets it go. Stopped by Uberti. And no further play. Things getting a little testy down the stretch in this one. Mannheim disappointed to see the score the way it looks, down by 3 in a game they were hoping to win and at least put a little pressure on Luko Rauma. That said, Luko coming out so strong in the game against Cardiff. That one at Ice Arena Wales into period 2, still at 3-0 for the Finnish guests. On their way to top spot in the group are the Liga champs. Akdag down the boards, played out in front, picked off. Good read defensively, left side at center. Chipped in. After it, Veroni just watched his man. Not looking for anything fancy now, Lausanne. Lausanne resting some key players today as well. Lucas Frick, Fabian Hellner, a couple of key defensemen, Jason Fuchs and Corey Emerton. Big contributors up front, getting the day off. That game against Biel coming on Friday. South of 4 minutes to go in the third period. Mannheim appearing as though they are on their way to a second regulation time loss in 6 games in the Champions Hockey League. The first being that 5-1 setback at Luco on August 28th. Janazzi in his own zone. In behind the goal for Barberio. New neutral territory and onto that Mannheim end now, playing the home side zone, back to the point. Out left for Marty. He'll dip back into neutral ice. Plays it off and takes it back, has a bobble, knocks it away from the pressure. Desjardins puts it along the boards. Angle effort, Uberti watching closely. At the line, Akdag. Silver medalist with Germany at the Olympic Games in Pyeongchang. Sinan Akdag. Onto the puck here, cuts across the top of the right circle. To the line, and then he'll get it back. Is there a breakthrough here for the home side? Some consolation, perhaps. Out of the corner, backdoor effort, they score! Sinan Akdag! Mannheim on the board. Something for the home fans to celebrate. Time winding down in the third. We've said it before and seen it before. Mannheim's been able to set up the cycle. They've been able to have extended spells at the offensive end, but just haven't found a way through until now. No chance for the youngster Uberti, who will not head home with a shutout. But his team's still up by 2. Akdag sneaking in from the line, open at the back post, and firing it in. .17:35 here in period 3. The time of the icebreaker, at least from a Mannheim point of view. Is there enough time for some sort of spectacular comeback? Lausanne not interested in that. They'll pack it in the offensive end. In the circle, Holzner strips the puck away. Into the last 2 minutes of the third. Puck forward, Eliash there working against his man. Lausanne looking for an escape route on that right side. They can't find it. Mannheim takes the keeper out. Gets that 6-skater on. Akdag with his first from Plachta. That's what's got this at 3-1. Starting out from his own zone, it is Plachta. Pass picked off, empty net there, the long shot, and it just misses. 75 seconds to go in the third. Right side, down the wing, into the Lausanne zone. Randulic, top of the circle, deflected in front, and that one has the crowd oohing and awing. 55 seconds to play in regulation. They need 2. Lots of work to do. And to take them to the finish line with a song and see what happens. Randulic. Put it to the boards. Protected along the wall. Back to Randulic. Time really a problem now for Mannheim. Lausanne satisfied to let them have that possession. cycle at the perimeter. The long shot, that one ricocheting just wide. 20 seconds on the clock. Rimmed around from Barbario, held in along the boards. Played to the front of the net, but not on target. And the final seconds will come off the clock at SAP Arena. Mannheim gets a goal in the third, but they don't do enough to get points. 3-1 is the final score in favor of Lausanne. They collect their second regulation time win of the group stage. Will close it out on 8 points. Mannheim will have to settle for 11 points, a total they reached with a win over Lausanne in the first meeting between the teams a week ago. It's enough points to get them on to the round of 16, and they'll find out in the draw on Friday who they will be up against. Young goaltenders featuring in the game today, and Loris Uberti comes away with the win at just 17 years of age. A goal in each period for Lausanne. They take it 3-1 at SAP Arena. For everybody who works to bring you Champions Hockey League action, I'm Mitch Peacock. So long until next time.
Zuspiel Nummer 7.
Eine Woche später nach dem Spiel trotzdem nochmal von meiner Seite Gratulation zur Erreichen der K.O.-Runde. Dürfen wir nicht vergessen. Was machen wir mit dem Spiel heute? Wird das noch analysiert oder wird das einfach abgehakt?
Ja, wahrscheinlich am besten abgehakt, weil Lausanne heute, glaube ich, für den Sieg mehr getan hat und auch verdient gewonnen.
Die Gruppenphase ist zu Ende. Wie fällt denn Ihr Fazit aus zur Gruppenphase?
Ja, es ist eigentlich immer interessant, dass Eishockey, wenn du gegen die anderen Nationen spielst, und da wollen wir auch messen, auf jeden Fall. Wir können gegen andere Mannschaften auch spielen, das ist ja gar kein Geheimnis mehr. Und du musst immer top bereit sein, auch im Kopf musst du 100%ig bereit sein und dann kannst du gegen diese Mannschaften auch spielen und auch gewinnen.
Wie war das Niveau Ihrer Gruppe?
Das weiß ich nicht, das kann ich jetzt nicht beurteilen.
Was erwarten wir denn von Adler Mannheim jetzt in der K.O.-Runde? Was erwarten Sie?
Ja, wir erwarten einfach, dass wir wieder einen guten und starken Gegner bekommen. Wir sind auch stark, wenn wir dabei sind und 100% aufs Eis bringen. Und interessantes Spiel, aber wir wollen auf jeden Fall eine Runde weiterkommen.
Das hoffen wir auch. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute, viel Erfolg. What is the reason for the success today?
I think we played a complete game. We had a young guy in net that has played his first game for us, Loris Huberty, and we knew we had to defend well for him, and we built on that confidence. And I think we played under no pressure, a complete game.
After the group stage, what is the main reason for the elimination for Lausanne?
Well, obviously we didn't make the points. We didn't win the game in Cardiff that probably we could have, and we just didn't have the points. But I think our team got better as we went. We had some great games, especially against Lukarama, and we learned a lot from it. So it benefited our club for sure.
One sentence about Mannheim. What can we expect from this team in the KO round?
Today was probably not the Mannheim we're used to. I think it's a great team. Obviously, in domestic league, they're doing very well, and I think they're going to show their qualities. They had a few injuries today as well, but it's a quality team that really can go far in this competition.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
What a goal! Oh my goodness! What an attempt that is! And the puck is like